Hello, everyone, and welcome to the weekly energy update for the week of April 20th, 2025. I'm Renee Spears, a spirit guide channeler and spiritual mentor, and I'm coming to you from beautiful Bozeman, Montana. Every Sunday, I share the energy for the week ahead, and I also infuse the show with some positive vibes, so you get a little positive energy boost just for listening. And happy Easter to those who celebrate, happy Passover to those who celebrate, and happy 420 to those who celebrate. You know, the podcast has been pretty easy for me to do this year because so much is happening. Every week there have been these huge astrological events and lots to talk about. And this week we finally get a little break. It's a week to catch our breath. It's like we're running a marathon and we're at a water stop. It's time to take a break and rehydrate before we start running again. Now, Taurus season started yesterday and it couldn't come at a better time. We've been spending so much time in our heads lately, worrying, overthinking, stressing. It's like our minds have been running the show and our bodies are just tagging along for the ride. So no wonder we're feeling scattered and burnt out. And now Taurus season is here to give us a minute to exhale and reset. And this isn't the kind of reset where you blow everything up and start over. Taurus doesn't do drama. It's more of a slow, sacred, grounded reset. Think cozy, relaxing, and nourishing. Taurus helps us slow down and come back into our bodies. And it reminds us that it's okay, actually necessary, to pace ourselves, to breathe, and to rest. Give yourself permission to move slower right now and let your nervous system catch up. Allow yourself to be happy and feel some pleasure. Because pleasure isn't just indulgence. It actually raises your energy. It raises your frequency. The more you enjoy life, the more aligned you become. So go all in on the feel-good things this week. We're talking baths, massage, walking, stretching, slow meals, breath work, and naps. Yes, naps count as spiritual practice right now. So energetically, this is a fertile time we're in. Taurus season is when we plant the intentions and the energetic foundations that will grow, not just for the next few weeks, but the long term. So let's build our foundation on ease and balance and what feels good. We're going to need this type of foundation as we move forward this year. So this is your permission slip to slow down and savor life and just try to return to your natural internal rhythm. There's no need to hustle. Okay, so let's talk Easter, not just the bunnies and eggs, but the real energetic meaning behind it. You may not realize it, but the timing of Easter is actually based on both the sun and the moon. So Easter always lands on the first Sunday after the first full moon following the spring equinox. Okay, the first Sunday after the first full moon following the spring equinox. So that's why it's always at different times. And this is sacred reset energy. It's a chance to shed those old versions of ourselves, the outdated identities, beliefs, and habits, and step into a more expanded, evolved version of who we really are. And the resurrection story is not just a religious thing. It's a mirror of our inner journey. We all go through deaths in our lives, challenges, heartbreaks, ego crashes, dark nights of the soul. And just like in the story, we rise again. We're reborn with more wisdom, more strength, and more light. And you don't have to be a Christian to feel this. This energy is available to all of us. Spiritually, it's about letting go of what no longer fits. And then sitting in the in-between, that cocoon space where the old is gone, but the new isn't here yet. And then rising, reborn, realigned, embodying your higher self. And honestly, doesn't this sound like exactly what we're going through collectively right now, especially here in the US, but really all over the world? We're watching old systems, the ones built on fear, greed, and domination, start to crumble. Corruption is being revealed. Climate, capitalism, cultural norms are all in crisis. This is our collective Good Friday moment, the part where it looks like everything's falling apart. But if we look at it through a spiritual lens, it's not the end, it's the beginning. We're in the tomb right now, the sacred void, the in-between where we're not who we used to be, but not yet who we're becoming. It's dark and it's uncomfortable. But this is also where the magic happens. It's where deep spiritual transformation happens. And it feels like that right now. We're uncomfortable. We're unsettled. We know something new is coming, but we don't know what. The old is falling away fast, too fast. And we're grieving. We're grieving what we lost, our jobs, our identities, relationships, the foundations of our lives. And grieving takes a lot of energy. Your energy may be zapped right now. So this week is our chance to catch our breath, get our feet back under us, rest, and reset before we continue. And there's no rush. And what's coming next? That's where the resurrection begins. This is when we're most needed, not to fix everything, but to hold the vision, hold the energy, to be the calm in the storm. You don't have to save the world. Just keep your own frequency high and trust that what's collapsing is making space for something better. So yeah, we're living the Easter story right now on a massive spiritual scale. And just like the Easter story, this breakdown is not the end. It is the beginning of something miraculous. But our work is to remember that and not get lost in all the turmoil of getting there. So this week is preparing us for the Taurus new moon next Sunday. This new moon is our official close to eclipse season, thank goodness. And then we step into new territory with different energies than we've ever experienced before. And we're entering this new territory with lovely Taurus energy. It's slow and steady and supportive, and it reminds us there's still so many wonderful things about life. Now, almost every client I've talked to lately is either anxious, stressed, and like, what the actual F is going on? So I thought this would be the perfect time for my new 4-week Stay Fucking Positive class. It starts Tuesday the 29th and we'll meet every Tuesday for 4 weeks. It's recorded if you can't make it live. And it's an energetic reset. It's about hitting the reset button and getting your mind and energy back on track. I'll share some simple practical ways to help you feel more grounded and stay positive and keep your balance no matter what's happening around us. I'll also share some messages from the guides about WTF is going on right now and what we can expect moving forward. We'll talk about how to shift your energy when you're spiraling. There'll be guided meditations, spiritual teachings on surrender and trust and joy. And we'll just raise our vibe and feel good. So you will feel better after an hour of high-fiving energy every week. So if you're feeling overwhelmed or you just want a little balance, this class is for you. It's only $75. I'm keeping the cost low so it's accessible for more people. There's a link in the show notes to learn more and register, or you can go to my website, Abundology.com. So I hope you have a wonderful Easter and can relax and recharge today. As soon as I'm done recording this, I'm going to do some slow flow yoga and then make Rice Krispie treats. So thank you for listening and sharing the podcast with a friend. I'll be back next week to talk about the new moon and the new energy that we're moving into. Whole new chapter, whole new territory. So have a great week, everyone.